Today we're driving the 2025 Alfa Romeo Stelvio Tributo Italiano all-wheel drive. I'm here with Substitute Topher.
Greetings.
And this is the first Stelvio that we've driven that isn't a quadrifoglio.
That's right.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's got some performance bits. We have active suspension, we have a limited slip differential, a 280 horsepower 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, the 8 HP 50 ZF automatic 8-speed transmission.
Wonderful gearbox.
Oh, it's so good. And we have the largest paddle shifters in any crossover SUV. This feels just like it's Italian supercar paddle shifter size.
It's like a Maserati MC20.
Yeah, the wheel itself kind of hides them, but they're just so big, and the 8-speed is great. Good ergonomics in this cabin. We have just a simple layout. Kind of a slow and laggy infotainment.
Yeah.
Wired CarPlay only.
When you turn this on and it said TomTom, I got a little worried.
I had the exact same experience when I first got into this yesterday.
And these are my first impressions on this car.
That's right. Yeah, I've spent the last day in this. Chris is first time you've sat in this. So, but yeah, overall, nice looking interior. Good materials. I like the steering wheel. The design is nice. We've got lots of physical controls. A little bit of storage down here. Wireless charging.
You know, I've always liked the Stelvio, and I've always thought if you want to stand out in the vast market of these cars, which there are just a ton of them, these compact luxury crossovers, this is one that's a little bit different that not everybody's going to have.
It's true.
And it's got big paddle shifters.
And I do think it is beautiful for an SUV. And I've been seeing a lot of these on the road.
Yeah.
They're common, at least here in Metro Detroit.
Yeah.
Let's hop outside. Rosso. This is painted in Alfa Rosso, which is a beautiful color. I believe it's a $695 option. Really the only option on this car besides the driving assistance package. So total price on this is just shy of 60 grand, 59,300 something.
I've never noticed all this like approach angle you have in the front.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Actually, like, go to your campsite in this.
That's right. 21-inch wheels, 255/40 R21 Continental Contact RX tires. The prescription for grip.
I don't know.
Copyrighted TheTopher 2025 Continental. Don't steal that.
Big tips.
Big tips.
Except there's smaller tips inside.
Yeah. Are there smaller tips inside the smaller tips? Nope, that's it.
It's the double tip.
Super low load floor. No spare tire though. Just to fix a flat kit. I like the packaging here. I mean, that's a good amount of space in the back.
Yeah, this is one of those vehicles that's becoming cool because it's kind of old at this point. Like, it's just been the same. But we've found that vehicles from this era that have stayed the same are quite functional.
Absolutely, yeah.
Easy to use interfaces and things. Harman Kardon sound system, 14 speakers.
That's right. It's decent. It's a little bit on the brighter side, not as much, you know, depth to the system as I would prefer, but it's okay.
I like the doors, actually. The doors feel quite nice.
Yeah. No, I mean, get into a car with this type of an interior before they ruin it by screenifying everything, right? Yep. The seats, oh my gosh, the seats are fantastic. The front seats are so well bolstered.
There's good squish back here, too.
Yeah. Yeah, the back seats are nice and comfy, too. Yeah, heated rear seats. USB Type A ports. There is a USB-C port in here. There are lots of USB ports in this.
Okay.
There's a lock button for the back passengers, which you don't see very often, but not an unlock button.
I suppose it's because they probably used the same switch as they did for up there and just didn't print the unlock button on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That seems right. Legroom is okay. There's like little cutouts in the seat.
Sure.
This is sat behind my position at 5'11" for the passenger seat.
I'm sat behind my position at 5'10" behind the driver's seat.
There you go. Yeah, and we're doing all right. Plenty of headroom even with this big pano roof.
Yep. Let's see.
We've got
a raven ominously flying above us.
Is it?
Yep. Oh yeah, there's little lights back here. That's good.
That is quite ominous.
I know.
It's a big bird.
The back of it is a bit bulbous, but it's a crossover. It's an SUV. They all kind of look a bit heffalump-y.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at this 2-liter turbo. Nice. Surprisingly powerful. 280 horsepower here. It pulls. Red line is only about 5,700 RPM though, but it feels like it's revving so much higher.
Okay.
Which is kind of a neat trick. It's also reasonably efficient. 22 in the city, 28 on the highway. And over the last, I think, couple thousand miles on trip 1, it's averaged 25 mpg, which is spot on.
There you go.
Yeah, very nice. I just like that it's a red Alfa Romeo. We even get...
What did they always used to say on old Top Gear? You're not a true petrol head until you've owned an Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, I don't think they meant an Alfa Romeo SUV. But yes, yes. And it has the Italian flag on the mirror, which is just a sticker, but cool little feature. All right, let's hop inside, and we'll take this for a drive.
I like that it has the old BMW style crumb collector leg extensions.
Yeah, actually, I want to show people these seats, not sitting in them. So here's your crumb collector. Beautiful. There's already some crumbs in there, having been collected. And you get this Tributo Italiano stitched into the headrest.
I love that.
Yeah, it's very nice. Great bolsters. All right, so here's your CarPlay connection down here. USB Type A, USB Type C ports. I'm not using the wireless charging just because it constantly gives you a message that it's charging something, or there's a foreign object right there, so I'm just leaving that right there. We've got this kind of iDrive style controller down here, which is neat. However, I think the original iDrive system was more responsive than this infotainment, unfortunately.
What, in like 2006?
Yeah, we just drove the E60 M5.
Oh yeah.
So we can actually speak to that a little bit. Yeah, it's just super laggy. But CarPlay works, and it works fine.
Yeah. I always thought it was funny that these screens are designed like this. Or this isn't really the screen, but like they make it look like it is. And then the actual screen is a rectangle inside of this thing.
Yes. Yeah, it's just like a...
Yeah, it's always been that way.
Beautifully designed bezel. This material's kind of neat. We've got cup holders down here. Another place to put a phone. USB port, 12-volt outlet. Heated steering wheel. Heated seats. Your drive mode, your DNA button. We've got D, N, and A. And I used to remember what all those stood for, and I can't for the life of me. I think N is probably natural, D is dynamic, and A is relaxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just run with that.
That sounds right. And then you've got a button in the middle of that for the dampers.
That's right, yeah. So if you're in D mode and you want soft damper active, you just press the button and a little icon comes up there on the screen, yeah. Good amount of fuel range on a full tank too, over 400 miles estimated there when I got this dropped off at the house.
That's almost Detroit to Chicago and all the way back again.
I know, that's pretty good. Tiny little reverse camera, front parking sensors, but no 360 camera for your 60 grand, which I feel like everything should have a 360 camera these days. Yeah. That is like a very, very small reverse camera too. Yeah. But it's Italian. You can just roll down your windows and shout at people to get out of the way. Or blast opera music in here, and everyone will hear you.
When Alfa Romeo finally makes an electric car, that'll be their backup noise.
That's right.
Opera music.
It'll just be an aria. They couldn't call it the Aria though because Nissan already has that.
Why didn't Nissan make that for theirs? That would have been
They should have. They really should have had a bit more fun with that.
Yeah.
Driving position. Alfa Romeo gets some things right. I love the dynamics of the Stelvio.
Wow.
It's responsive. It's pretty quick. There's steering feel. For an SUV, there is steering feel.
Well, that was always the thing with the Stelvio, at least the Quadrifoglio, is I always used to never expect how quick the steering was for an SUV, because it's
a quick rack.
As far as I know, it's the same rack they put in the Giulia.
Yeah.
And it's an SUV, so it sits higher, so you don't expect the quickness of it all.
This 2-liter turbo needs some revs, but once it gets going, it gets going.
Yeah. Wow, prescription for grip indeed.
That's right. Good brakes. And these pedals are fixed, just like they are on a Lamborghini or something.
A little bit of a brrr between gears.
That's right, yeah. That was good impression of the shifts.
Thank you.
You do the shift impressions, and I'll do the Italian impressions.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
I love these paddle shifters.
Just like you're on Instagram.
Yeah, that's it. It is an SUV that's a little bit fun, and they've done some things right here. It handles well. The engine, I think, isn't super offensive. It's not piped in with a bunch of fake engine noise. They've gotten the gearbox shifter right down here.
Oh, it's in the correct
the
direction.
The gearbox shifter, listen to me. I review cars. I like the way the steering circle feels. And the engine pistons make it go.
Oh, yes. Wow. Come to the TheTopher for all. You're actually trademarking a lot of new terms today.
Yeah. Everyone just uses the same terminology in all their car reviews anyway, so we're keeping it fresh.
Solid, premium.
Yeah.
Those are the two.
Let's go back into N mode, natural.
I'm noticing some creaking and rattling.
A few creaks and rattles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like something moving around in the back, which I suspect is just the privacy shade, but then the entire dashboard is also buzzing and creaking.
Yeah. You know, creaks and rattles, though, are kind of just the norm these days.
Hold on.
There it is.
Yeah. That's what I'm hearing over bumps.
Ride quality's nice, though.
It is.
In sport suspension, with the damper set to stiff, it's quite stiff. And then in normal mode, it feels pretty composed. A little bit of body roll. Once it settles in, though,
Yeah.
it feels pretty good around a corner. Let's see how it is over the bridge.
I'm just being bolstered so well right now.
Yeah, these seats just, I think they have almost as aggressive bolstering as my Type R.
Ooh, okay.
Which
Here's
says a
something
lot.
I want to add. There is lumbar adjustment on the passenger side.
Oh, good.
So for your passenger on a road trip, if they've got a bad back, there you go.
Yeah, no, these seats are excellent. Let's do a little launch.
Does it have launch control?
I think it does. It doesn't say anything about it, but it will really give you more aggressive shifts while you're accelerating, and it launches pretty hard. I think it's just a boosted launch, but it kind of knows what's going on.
Okay.
We'll do it after this bump.
Brakes.
It's quick.
The 0 to 15 is very fast.
Yeah, that initial acceleration out. Okay, so far we've driven this how no one who buys this SUV is going to be driving it. So I guess we can just calm things down a tad. All right, that's enough of that. We'll put it back into dynamic mode.
Yeah, you're coming up on a roundabout. Come on.
It is a fun and engaging SUV, though. It's entertaining. A little bit of understeer there. Adaptive cruise control works well. It supposedly has some type of highway driving assist system, but I haven't been able to get it to work this week. It just turns a little gray icon on down there. But you have 3 settings of following distance adjustments. You have lane keep assist, which is the side button on the turn signal stalk. And then this is kind of cool. If you push down on the wiper stalk, it gets the rear wiper going. If you push up, it gets the front wiper going.
Ah.
Isn't that neat?
Intuitive.
Back into dynamic mode.
Oh, gotta have that.
A little bit of rotation there.
Oh.
Ooh. We like our jobs.
Yes.
Yeah. At first, when I got this week, I wasn't as excited about this Alfa Romeo Stelvio Tributo Italiano. However, now that I've said the name a few times and I've driven it,
Yeah.
it's quite good.
Sometimes you just have to take a corner in an Alfa, and then that's what you think.
Bounce around a little bit. So right now we're about to hit some bumps. I'm going to go into soft, damper, active mode. And it took those bumps pretty well.
Wow, yeah, that does a great job. You can feel that it has big wheels on it.
Oh yeah, these 21s aren't hiding anything.
Yeah, but the dampers do a really good job. Also, I like that the dashboard is stitched in leather.
Yes.
I think that I like that they're making an effort for their $59,000 with this really nice leather on here. However, this bit at the bottom looks like what you'd find in a Dodge Dart.
It does a little bit. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, there's just a little bit of FCA influence here with the infotainment and maybe a couple items
Molded
of
plastic.
switchgear. Yeah, but mostly it's all Alfa in
Window
here.
switches.
Like, it's even built in Italy by Italians.
Yeah, well, I would hope so.
Yeah. So I give Alfa Romeo credit for keeping pretty much a fully Alfa interior.
Well, you know, this is the thing, is like an Alfa Romeo is never going to be, on paper, the best choice ever. But the way that they drive and the way that they're uniquely crafted, that's why you buy an Alfa.
That's right.
The DNA, as I'm sure they would like us to call it.
That turn in and that rotation.
Yeah.
Limited slip differential.
Yeah. Proper stuff.
In your family SUV. My wife is always drawn to these like Italian, British cars that see a lot of depreciation. Not the best reliability track record with the brand.
Did you show her this one?
Oh, she loves this.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely loves this.
Yeah, I can see that. Good vent placement.
Yeah.
This guy.
You can rotate it, turn it off.
You know, the last two cars we've had in a row prior to this, the Porsche Panamera and the Lincoln Navigator, both have had vent controls in the infotainment screen.
Oh my gosh.
So this
the
is
stupidest
a nice
thing ever done
Yeah.
by a car manufacturer. No, this is great. The physical controls here for fan speed, for temperature, are all excellent.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Jeeves.
Yeah, I don't really have too many complaints other than the slightly slow, laggy infotainment, which who gets it right these days? You know who got it right? Lucid got it right, but then the whole car started malfunctioning on you after I had it.
Yeah, the Lucid was great for you, and then there were a few days where I was like trying to leave the park after a run.
Yeah.
And the car just like wouldn't start.
Yeah, but you know, we've had some Porsches recently. Their infotainment's a mess. Audi kind of gets it right, but they have a lot of physical controls. It's just, you know, BMW. You'll if you don't get the driving assistance package, you'll die because you'll crash trying to change anything.
No, I think any car that has a physical knob to control the infotainment, secondary to it being a touchscreen, I think that's the perfect setup.
Yeah. No, this is good. I'll take it.
I love a good rotary knob.
I love a good rotary engine.
No, I know you do. Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I was going to say, and a volume knob too.
Oh yeah, and a volume knob. Yeah, so this is kind of clever because you turn it to change the volume instead of pressing on the screen or sliding something.
Who thought of that? That's such a good idea. Why don't other people use that?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And then it also has a function where you can skip to the next track by pushing over.
Oh.
Really intelligent design.
Yeah. Hopefully other manufacturers watch this review and maybe you can learn something from Alfa Romeo.
That's right. The digital gauge cluster is pretty minimalist. You do have some control over a few different things. But again, it's not 10 different screens like you see in a lot of FCA products. You have two minimalist screens that show nothing, and then a compass, a trip A, and then tire pressures, and then another screen that shows nothing. Yeah. Basically, to sum up, the Alfa Romeo Stelvio Tributo Italiano all-wheel drive. This.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, it's like tasty pasta emoji, or what is that? It's like
I don't know.
So this is a hand motion the Italians you do.
Yeah. I just think if you...
It's very nice.
If you live in Michigan and you have a family member that works for Stellantis, because you probably do, this would be a great vehicle to use your discount on.
Yes, it would. Yeah, I wonder what these are.
As opposed to a Dodge Hornet.
Oh my gosh, get this 100% over a Dodge Hornet.
I wonder what these lease for.
Definitely get it in Alfa Rosso red.
Yeah. What if you could have a tan interior? That would be nice on this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So basically, this is just a lifted Giulia. It's like what?
You know, it's actually almost identical to the special edition Giulia that we had about a year or two ago.
Yeah.
It drives very similarly. That Giulia was a lot of fun, actually. It was a
Yeah.
blast. But yeah, this is just kind of the SUV version of that now.
Do they make the Giulia still?
I don't know what they make anymore.
Well, they make this.
They
and
make
here
this.
it is.
Yeah.
And it's a good car.
Yeah. It's just that tasty bowl of pasta that maybe you don't go there as often as you should,
Yeah.
but it's worth revisiting.
Yeah. There you go.
Compared to the new X3,
This
this feels like a luxurious interior.
It does.
You know, and
There's
that's
actually dimension to things in here.
oh my gosh, yeah. It feels great. It's pretty fresh. Really, dynamics I think are close to being class leading, I would say. And there's a bit of cool factor.
Red brake calipers.
Great looking wheels.
Yeah, really pretty.
Too big, in my opinion. 20s would be perfect.
Oh, are they 21s?
And 21s, yeah.
I love when Alfa Romeo does the circles.
Yeah. Yeah, and there is a decent amount of ground clearance. I mean, you could... There's no off-road modes per se, but you could take this to the campsite.
thing, yeah.
Do well in the wintertime. And on that toot, we'll end this video. Thank you so much for watching. Go check out Chris's channel at TheTopher Drives. Thank you for joining.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.